Good morning, good morning, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time of the day this video might find you. Thank you so much for returning to my channel, or if you are a new viewer, welcome. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell, or hey, at least like the video if you find that the information is good content and something that helps you grow. So I'm going to get right on into the video. So today, people, I wanted to do a video on the subject about women and the stress that they have in terms of being a working woman. There is some talk out there about, women being stressed out because they are a working woman. I'm sorry, my voice is a little hoarse, but as a woman that, was a working woman, working long hours, even during the time that my children were small and married, I can say that the thing that was hard for me, and I'm sure for a lot of other women's, just putting down in the comments if you've experienced this yourself, was the fact that I was expected to go to work and make the money, bring in just as much money as the male or more, do that 50-50 thing, right? Where it was 50-50 financial thing. So, whatever the expenses are to run the house, the man puts 50% in, the woman puts 50% in, right? Well, even though I did that, I would also, even my extra money would still end up using it too for the children, the house, and things like that, because women are just not selfish like that. A lot of times the males, they'll, not all, I'm going to say that because I get in trouble all the time with that all stuff, will use their extra money to go and spend on themselves and their friends and whatever, But also the women are expected to work and provide 50-50 of the financial part in the relationship, in the marriage, and for the family, and also do all the things that previous generations of wives did that did not work. I also had to work, and mind you, I was working 12-hour shifts. He was working the 8 to 5 job. Okay, I was in management at a plant. But I would also have to be the person that was there mentally for my children. If something was going on with them, I was the one that would sit down and be talking to them. One of our children had a lot of problems with schoolwork. I would be the person that would be sitting down and talking and trying to help them and praying for them and going to these different centers and stuff to try to get testing and all that. Even when it came down to where I felt like he needed to be in a smaller classroom setting. And I mentioned it to my spouse that, we need to put him in private school because he needs to be in a smaller setting. The spouse was not interested in that and said the child needed to just get the work done. And so therefore I had to fund 100% of our child going to private school. I was also the person that field trips, booster clubs, anything like that. I was the person that did all of that. Girl Scout leader, Boy Scout leader, um, the one that like anything like the plan with them at the house, anything. I had to do all of that, and on top of to go to work and provide half of the income. In fact, for the majority of our marriage, I also provided the family with medical and health insurance because my spouse did not, his job did not have it at the time. They didn't give him that until it came to where I had a health crisis, and therefore I couldn't do what I used to do, and therefore the job actually added that to his benefits. So, and then when that happened, when that switch happened, I did it gracefully. I didn't complain. I literally had no thought of, having a problem with doing what I was doing. However, when the roles changed, I can't say the roles changed, but on a financial level, where he had to put in more income, it was a total abuse. Total abuse. I was reminded all the time about what he was doing. I was reminded all the time, if that I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and if I wasn't here, everything was shut down. If I wasn't here, this was brought up. This was a common thing that was brought up all the time, thrown in my face all the time. Even when I had got to the point where I'm just, tired of this and, wanted to get out, the medical insurance was thrown up in my face. You know that we get a divorce, you're not going to have, be able to keep my medical insurance. Even after I had provided medical insurance for the family for the majority of the marriage, and it came out of my check. I paid the premium, and then I gave in half, the 50-50 on the budget for the household and everything. But it was thrown in my face that, letting you know. So, listen, the issue is the woman is not being supported enough. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that there are not any men out there that aren't being supported enough either. I get that. You have selfish men and selfish women. I get that. But I really, really do think that people need to start looking at their backgrounds. They really, really need to start looking at, especially when you come from a single mother, a mother that was divorced when you were young, a grandmother that was single, that, all of that, the women that were around your life, did they have to work hard? Did they have to do everything? And I think that thing itself puts in the mind of the male that it's okay for the woman to do that, but not the male doesn't have to. And it puts in their minds that if they are doing anything, they are doing well beyond what they're supposed to do, because they didn't have men in their lives to do anything. Their mothers did it without anybody. And the thing about it is, if they really look and pay attention, their wife is doing way more than what their moms did. They're putting in more to the family than what their moms did on many, many cases. So it's not even reasonable to even compare the two. But the comparison of the female in their lives, authoritative female in their lives, is what is causing the friction between them understanding the roles of the wife and what it is that she's doing and what she's bringing to the plate. We hear that a whole lot about bringing to the plate, you know, what you bring to the table, right? What are you bringing to the table? It is the value of what women are bringing to the table is being definitely understated. So anyways, just wanted to do this video here because and give you guys my personal experience and what I know to be true, what I've seen with a whole lot of other women. But I was one of those, you know, I'm like this still to this day. If I ever get into a relationship, I'm going to give my all. I'm going to put in, I am that back. Everything that he was, every dream that he wanted to do, anything like business stuff or whatever, I always supported it. I was the one that was in the background doing the administrative stuff and everything. Even helped with some of the physical things to help with the business and everything. But I never got any support when it was on the things that I wanted to venture out in. Got zero support. Zero. So, yeah, I mean, we've got to start telling the truth, y'all, about what's going on here. And stop making it about you. Stop making it about you, because you may have healed in some of those areas, but you still have a little bit more to go. But there are a lot of people out there, the majority are still deep in this severely flawed ideal of the way that things are supposed to be in the family and between a man and a woman. So anyways, y'all, I'm so sorry. My voice is hoarse this morning. In the fall, it happens. And anyways, I love you. I love you. I love you. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.